Hi everyone, welcome to this Valuecase release. Today we are releasing our new AI that can help you build entire Valuecase templates. It can translate them for you if you wanted to. It can give you feedback and help you tailor your spaces to your customers. Also, we have a new editor design that's easier, faster, and lighter to use. And then finally, we are taking our workflows out of beta and we also ship a lot more cool features for them. Now, there's a couple more tiny releases bundled within this one. You will find them in the product newsletter on the website as always, but I will show you the most important ones today, starting with the AI features. This is one of our biggest releases ever, so let's dive right in. The best way to show you our new AI is just to show you a couple of use cases. So I'm in the editor and let me click AI chat in the bottom left corner. This is already our new editor layout, but I will show you that later. And now you are in our new chat interface and we have a couple of standard prompts here. So I can click create a template and this will load a standard prompt. This is a true chat interface, so you can put anything in it. It can handle a lot of context, just like you're used to from other AI tools, and it can use the full suite of Valuecase features. So here I have a simple prompt to create a customer onboarding template for my company, and I will just let it start and I will show you what it creates. Okay, pretty cool. It did 19 steps and you can just fold them out here if you want to. And it created 4 pages and tons of blocks. So we have a welcome page, we have an intake form, an onboarding plan with milestones and tasks, and we also have a resources page. And this is a great starting point. And you could actually go on, let me check, do I have a cards block here? No, I want to have a cards block just to show a couple of contacts. So I'm just giving it the prompt, and again, it will start thinking, it will start creating the block, and as it already has this full template in context, it will be very, very quick, and you can edit it and change it if you want to. Now, this is the first use case, creating a full template from scratch. We had the AI template creator before, but that was not really capable of going back and forth with you. And in this case, you can always just go back and forth and just ask it questions, ask it to make changes, and it can handle it all. Also, if you don't like what it does, you can use this button here to undo your changes. This won't be there forever, we just save it for a short time, but you can just go here, undo your changes, and then it will just delete what it just created, load back your prompt, and you can try again if you want to. Now, let me move to the second use case, which I have prepared here. This is a template, and I want to translate this to a different language. So I have a quick prompt here to translate the first page to German. You could take the full template, but I just want to make it a bit faster here, so I just want to go with the first page, and it will start working now. Wow, and just like that, it will be fully done, so everything is translated and you can move on from here. You could go in and do any edits like normal if you want to, or just move on like me to the next use case. And I have a sales room template here. Now, this is a bit different. I just had a demo with this company Tailor, and I want to follow up with them with a sales room, and I have a discovery summary here. And this has a preset template. So what I did is I just said, fill the discovery summary block based on the transcript below, keep the given template in the block, keep it short, and use the formatting. And then I have just a call transcript in there. So I will just send this off so it can start working on it, and it will get the block schema, it will find this block, and then it will update it to reflect the requirements of this company Tailor. All right, here we go, already done. And it also used the formatting as instructed. And now I could just read it through, perfectly followed the template, and I can send it out. Maybe I want to do some changes, but this really enables you to build these mini hacks to use the AI very, very productively. I hope this gives you some inspiration. There's a lot more you can do. You can let it give you feedback as well. You can ask it to do a spell check. You can edit specific blocks. We also merged our existing media creator inside. So if you want, you can ask it to create a visual for a block, and all of that is now possible within this chat. And you can just go on and on in a single thread. And if you're done, or you have the feeling, hey, there's not too much context and it does weird things, just click on new chat on the top here, and then you can just start a new one. You will go back to the first screen here, and you can then go and start from scratch. And now I want to show you this shiny new editor. And I will go back to a template here and just show you around a bit. A big problem we had with the editor was that it was sometimes difficult to see, are you currently editing a block? Are you working on a page? Where are you actually? And this is really something we wanted to fix. And we also wanted to declutter it, make it simpler for you to use without losing features. And I think the team did a great job here in making this a lot calmer, but also still extremely powerful. So on the left-hand side, you will now find this new navigation, pages, blocks, and content. And when I just use the editor as usual here, you will see that it also reflects the level I'm currently on. So instead of having the back arrow on the top left, I now use these buttons to navigate between the levels. And it's always really, really clear to me where I am, and I can jump between blog content and pages and so on extremely quickly. And you will see that it will feel much lighter, much more natural to use. And the rest of the features are still there. They might just look a bit more polished, be a bit more accessible, so you can use them in easier ways. A good example is on the blogs. You can now, if you just click here, directly access these blog options. We also renamed some of the tabs. We made the empty states nicer and easier to understand, so you have all the context and the instructions you need. And sometimes you will even find this Learn More button to actually go to the Help Center and just see how these features work. You will also find the settings here, as well as the AI chat that I showed before. And when you're in a space, the checklist, if you've set it up, it will be the first thing that you see. So it works exactly like before. Then we have sharing and preview on the top right-hand side. Because this is a template, I don't see the share button, but in a space, you will just see the share button just like before. So it works the same way. And you can still use the site as usual. So just use your normal features, highlight text to find the rich text editor. You can use and just change any text here. Very easy, just like before. I hope you like this new design. It might look like a tiny change, but it was a lot of work to make it so seamless. And you will find a lot of mini improvements along the way. Let us know what you think. Then finally, I want to show you our new workflows. We had the workflow feature in beta for a while and was used a lot. We had thousands of workflow runs over the last couple of months, so we wanted to bring it to the next level. The workflows are now in your template settings. It's just much more natural to us because they were on the dashboard before, but it was kind of a break in the process setup. And now you will find them here, and you will also see that we did a lot to improve the design and clarity of it. So you have templates now. So for example, you could select the template to notify a specific email when a task or form is complete. You could use this complete task when a form is completed. And this is actually where I want to start. And this brings up our new workflow builder. It's kind of similar. You still have a name, and then you have, when this happens, then do this. However, we have a powerful new way for you to do more complex workflows. And I will just select the form here. So let's take the customer intake form. And then I want to update the task status in my action plan, the first milestone, I believe. And then I want to select my task complete intake form. And I want to set this to complete. Now, what you couldn't do before is having multiple actions in one workflow. So for example, if I not only wanted to complete this task, but maybe also send an internal email, I would have created another workflow. But now this is possible, so I can just add another action, send a notification, and then I can select an email or a pop-up in the space, and then do it in here. So I can say, thanks for submitting, and then I could add another action with an internal notification, and I could also add an action, which is new, to show a specific page. So after the form is completed, I want to show the resources and training page only. Now, this is great if you want to automate your spaces a bit more, automate the customer journey in them, and really design custom workflows. And you can create this. I just need to fill out this message here and create the workflow. And it will be here like before. And you can always add more if you click on Add New Workflow on the top. And again, it will bring up those templates. You can deactivate them. You have more information about them, and it's a just more professional interface. And you edit them from here directly. That's it for this video. We have more in this release. So for example, you can now pre-assign people in action plans. We have new form validations for dates and short question formats. We also added formatting to long form questions. So there's more to find out in the newsletter as well as on the website. Also, we have a webinar coming up on Tuesday to walk you through the new release. It's not in our usual weekly training. It's 1 hour before that, so we can really spend a dedicated session just to show you what's new here and walk you through all the updates. Really looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bye-bye.